Hey yo.
Yo, this is Sax coming at you with Sax Attacks. Hey, you may notice that happens to be Princess Leia's face, and I figured, I was talking to my youngest son, Leonidas, and he said that he was having trouble getting Dark Elixir as a Town Hall 7 so he could up his Barb King. I said, well, you know what, I will do a quick video on how I do it. When I was Town Hall 7 and even through 8, I spent a lot of time barging, and that is barbarians and archers. And I would go in, I would boost all my barracks, and I would just attack. And when you're setting up marching armies, you can attack every few minutes if you have your barracks boosted. That does take quite a few gems, and I prefer not to spend the gems if I don't have to. So I will show you how I have been very successful with Princess Leia in my doing the GiArch. Okay, GiArch, I guess. So what I do is I will show you the army that I set up. So I set up 4 giants in each barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I set up 2 wall breakers. Sorry, wrong part there. So I set up 2 wall breakers in each of the barracks, and then I set up the rest with archers. And you can see I've already got 1 set up because I was going to do a live raid to show you what I'm looking for and how it's been working for me. So here we go. Almost. 2, that's where I need to go to. A little over, that's right. So, alright, enough. So I set that up, and then my spells. A lot of times I don't even use spells, but what I take, I'll show you here, is 3 heal spells I have right now and a jump spell. I actually have the jump spell because I'm getting ready after a couple attacks. Tomorrow will be a war, so I'm getting ready for that, and I take a jump spell to do my go wee wee with. And my Archer Queen is down right now, upgrading. So sometimes I use my King. I try not to if I don't have to. This technique works really well if you're not worried about your cups. Because let's be honest, when you're farming and trying to get your base better, the amount of trophies that you have doesn't really matter a whole lot, right? The only thing is how much bonus you get, and up until you get till Crystal, when you start getting Dark Elixir as a bonus, it doesn't really matter. I don't live off the bonuses. Now when you get into Masters and Champions League, then you're talking about some serious bonuses, and that's enough to actually even cover the army that you're making. So there it becomes much more important to get the star. Doing this technique, and right now Princess Leia is in gold 1. She bounces anywhere from gold 3 to gold 2 to gold 1, just up and down, and sometimes I get stars, sometimes I don't. I don't really care. When I'm in the middle of attack, I'm going for Dark Elixir, right? That is my goal. So once I get to the Dark Elixir, if I'm close to getting the star, yeah, I may drop some more to get the star, but I'm not gonna go all out to try to get a star because it doesn't really matter to me. So that is how I set the army up. So what I'm doing, what I'm looking for, is when I hit next or hit attack, right? I am looking for bases that I can get to their Dark Elixir. Well, first I'm looking to see if it's a dead base. If it is, and the drills are on the outside, and I may take those. But what I'm really looking for is bases with over 1,000 Dark Elixir, and the Dark Elixir stores that I can get to without too much trouble. Okay, I'm got my giants, and then my archers, sometimes my king, sometimes not my king, and I try to take a clan castle. Sometimes I forget, and I usually say whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Which it really doesn't. Here, I happen to have a bunch of giants in there and a quake spell. So, if I have them, awesome. If I don't, so be it. But I don't have any problem taking them or not taking them. Of course, I prefer to take them, but you know, if I forget or if I don't have time or whatever, or if I've requested and nobody has put them in there, which is kind of rare in our clan, because usually requests get filled pretty quick in our clan. So what I'm saying is the clan castle is not a deal breaker. All right, so what we're looking for is we hit attack, and I'm going to go through it. I may have to annex 10, 15, 20 times to find the right base. I'm not going to jump on the first one or two or three unless it's the right one. So I really apologize for the lag. I'm having some Wi-Fi issues at my home. You can see the thing there. All right, so it's Town Hall 10. I'm just going to skip that right away. I'm not even going to look at a Town Hall 10 because, well, first of all, Princess Leia is only a Town Hall 9, and I'm just not going to deal with it. Now, that's really good Dark Elixir, and it's really good Elixir, but, you know, see how difficult that's going to be to get to? Nah, I'll find an easier one. I'm looking for easy bases. I mean, just to be honest, I'm looking from where I can go in, get what I want, and get out. So, we're going to next. So while we got a minute here, we got this new update that's coming up. Oh, here's a base. That looks beautiful. Look at that, Town Hall 11. Town Hall 9 hitting Town Hall 11. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to get to that. So next. It's very tempting, but it's not there. So the update, right? So Inferno Towers and Mortars are going to get a boost. That one looks a lot better. But it's got that one expo is all. That's one thing I'm looking for. And nah, we'll go to the next one. I'll find a new one. I'll find a good one, an easier one. So the next one, that's only 658. So next. So the upcoming update: Inferno Towers, Mortars are getting a boost. A new level on Hog Riders, a new level on Valks. Look at that. That loot looks really, really tempting, but there is no way I'm going to get close to the Dark Elixir with that Inferno Towers there, with two of them. Next. It takes a lot of discipline sometimes, because you want to just jump in and look at all that loot. I can get in there, but I'm not going to get it, so why waste my time? And don't worry, I messed up a whole lot of times before I figured out that sometimes you just have to be patient. The right one will come. This one looks a lot better, but it's got the two expos, and nah, we're gonna skip it. On to the next one. So Valks and Hog Riders are gonna get a boost. They're each gonna get a new level. This is a lot better. I can get to that Dark Elixir. It's only 1200, but that's 1200 more than I had before. So I'm going to go ahead and go in on this one. Alright, so I'm going to start with my giants. Put them down. Just kind of make a little view there. And I'm going to, once they get to the wall, I'm going to drop in a couple of wall breakers in a couple different spots. Get them in there. Let's get a couple more wall breakers going in there. Alright, now I got my giants in there. They're going to distract all of the defensive troops. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop my clan castle giants over here with two more wall breakers. And there we go. So they're going to get in there and get all those defenses. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put a heal spell down right up here. Heal those giants back up. Alright, getting inside. That's looking pretty good. And lo and behold, look at that. They are locked onto that Dark Elixir storage. And getting it. And that darn king's in the way there. Let's drop my king in there, see if he'll take him out. Yes, he will. Alright, so I get in there. I don't always use the king, like I said, but there's times where I will. this is one where I will. So now that frees up my archers to go ahead and get back into the game. Alright, so that's going to get the Dark Elixir storage down. Hey, I got a star. That wasn't, like I said, that wasn't my main objective, but I'm not going to argue with it. Okay, you got a second star. Let's see. So I'm going to come down and work on this a little bit and see if I can get to that. I don't know if I can get to that Dark Elixir drill, but we're going to go ahead and try. And so I'm just going to try to clear out a little path here. Let's see if I can get that barracks and that builder's hut out and leave me 17 or so archers. Close. Almost. Maybe I'll have 15 or so. Alright, so now I cleaned up that space. See if I can get some lock on there. Boom. Get in there. Go guys, go guys. And they got 100 or so more. But not terrific, not perfect, but not bad. I'll go ahead and end it. And you'll see there's 1,130 Dark Elixir. Enough regular elixir to cover my army, and the gold is just a bonus, really, because I'm really focusing on the Dark Elixir right now. So that's how I do it. And with Princess Leia, I'm using a tablet that I don't have Wi-Fi connection on, so I only or I don't have like cell service or anything on it, so the only time I can use it is when I have Wi-Fi connection, which is generally at home. So my schedule is I go to work in the morning. I don't always, but I try to do an attack before I go to work. Sometimes I wake up and don't have time or whatever. So I try to do one before work, and then when I get home from work, I make sure that either way I've got an attack army ready as soon as I get home. And I can attack. It takes, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but it takes like 25 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes to get this army built up. So I don't, like I said, I don't boost my barracks anymore using this army. It takes 20-25 minutes. And then my king right now, he's at level 10, so it takes about 40 minutes to get the king fully healed. So that means I can use him every other time if I'm farming that way. And that's how I do it. So I hope this kind of shows you how I get my Dark Elixir and how I've been able to get Leia built up, her queen built up as quick as I have, because she's only a month into being a Town Hall 9, and her queen is going to level 9 right now, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, hope this helps, and until next time, let's get better, baby.